Hi Leos, I'm Nick. This is going to be your August love reading. Big happy birthday to all of you. Let me know in the comments when your birthday is so I can wish you a happy birthday and you can find your birthday twin and we can all celebrate together. I hope you guys are going to have a good month, celebrate with your family and friends and all that stuff. Like I always say, these are general, so it may not resonate with every single person. If it doesn't fit your situation, please do not force it and just carry on with your day. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs because those are all elements and aspects of who you are. One may resonate a little bit more so than the other at times. It really just depends on how you're feeling, okay? This does apply to both men and women, whether you like men, women, both, whether you're single, super single, in a relationship, situationship, married, divorced, whatever the case is, doesn't matter. I'm here to help you out. I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It's pretty much like a part 2, what you see here, and then we continue on going more in detail, talking about everything and just answering more questions. So if you find that this reading resonates with you and you want to go in a little bit deeper and find out more, just click the link right after you're done and we'll continue this on. All right. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at NickLoves with 2 eyes. It'll all be listed below if you're interested. All right, so now before we get started, you guys know what time it is. It's spritz time. Put yourself in a meditative state, a meditative mindset. Get away from people, noise. Get some water, tea, coffee, anything to relax your mind. And I want you now to start working on your breathing. So take a few deep breaths in, out. Do it again, and this time as you inhale, I want you to acknowledge any heaviness, any sadness, pain, anxiety, stress, anything that you want to release, just acknowledge it, and as you exhale, release all of it, okay? Do that as many times as you need to, and when you're ready, I want you to close your eyes, or keep your eyes closed. And as I'm spritzing you, I want you to imagine all the things that I'm saying out loud coming into your life and you feeling it, experiencing it as if it's happening right in this moment, okay? And make all your birthday wishes, okay? Think as if you're blowing out your candles as I'm talking to you, all right? So for all my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, let's please bring them healing, love, happiness, abundance, a good partner, and make all their wishes come true. It smells so beautiful. Hopefully you guys can smell it or imagine it. It's organic roses. It just really helps set the mood and the vibe and helps put me in that good energy. Hopefully it does the same for you guys as well. It's really hot in here, so I apologize if you do hear some noise in the background. I did put on the AC just because it's really hot, so hopefully it doesn't disturb you or make too much noise in the background. But it is really hot, you know, it is your season, it's your month, and it's summertime, so you know how it is. All right, so I did pre-shuffle and get a few oracle cards for you guys, so let's look at them first and then we'll go into the rest of it. So the first card out is Heal. Love it, so many colors. It says, it is okay to be emotional and cry. Take time to heal from situations and people who have hurt you. Be honest with yourself and allow yourself to feel your emotions. All right, so let it out. Let it out. I feel like the easiest way to get over something is to first acknowledge that you feel it and then release it and let it go, and then it's gone, you know? But if you keep holding on to things and not expressing it, it's gonna, I feel like it starts to bother you even more. So just release anything that you may be holding on to. And then we have the Seahorse. It says, calm and content. It is okay to make changes and go with the flow of life. Go with the flow. And last but not least, I was actually not gonna get another one, but I guess like they wanted me to, so I pulled another one and you got the Lion. How funny, right? It just had to make its appearance. It says strength, assertiveness, and power. You have the courage and strength to overcome any challenges. I love this. This is truly your energy. So we have Heal, the Seahorse, and the Lion. So release anything, stay calm, content, and stay strong. And I think these are all energies letting you know that you're gonna make it through whatever you've been feeling, or if you've been feeling down or whatever, you're gonna be able to pick yourself back up and feel better. All right, so you guys know how it goes. You pick a side, either this side or this side. The other side's for the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the future. If you're a cross watcher, you can switch it. It can work vice versa, but just to make the reading go smoothly, I'll pick a side. So I think this is for Leo, this can be for the other person, okay? But you choose. All right, so I'll show you the cards first and then we'll go into them. So on this end here, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Ace of Cups. Interesting. And your overall emotion is guilty. Okay, and for this side here, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, and the King of Cups. And the overall emotion card for this person is ashamed. It looks like it's not that good, but it actually starts off not so great, but ends good. Ends on a good note. So just so you're not like, oh. So don't worry. We'll walk through all this. Okay, Leo, so I feel like you're coming to a point, because it is your birthday, it's like, wow, another year has passed. Now I'm getting older. Every year we look to grow, we look to evolve, to mature spiritually, mentally, physically, in all aspects. And I think at this point now, you're looking back on your life and acknowledging and kind of doing a lot of self-reflection and taking accountability for your actions, or for the decisions you have made in the past that may have ended up not being the best. Or maybe even if it wasn't you, like maybe your decision to date certain types of people, you now realize, okay, it was kind of partly my fault, because I feel like I was always choosing those types of people knowing that they weren't good for me. And in the end, it only ended up hurting me when I could have prevented that, So I feel like you're going through those thoughts and you're kind of going through a list of maybe all the people you've dated or recently in the past that didn't work out, and why it didn't work out. And I think you've been noticing a pattern for some of you. We have here the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so forget about genders or anything like that. I think this is like you realizing, okay, maybe I went for people that weren't emotionally available in the past, or they were emotionally manipulative, or they just kind of were the sweet talkers, and I love that. They kind of just told me everything I wanted to hear. They told me I was beautiful, I was handsome. They kind of just swooned me with their words. Those types of people, like they're just like your Romeo. They know how to get on your good side. They give you a lot of compliments. They shower you with love, or what's love. And so that's how they kind of like get you on the hook, right? That's how they hook you. And you kind of fall for it. You're like, oh, I don't know. I've heard some things about them, but they're so sweet. It's okay. I'll just go for it. And so you go for those types of people. And maybe they're not very mature yet. They just kind of have that like suave, like, what do you call it? They're just like really smooth. Those types of people are smooth. And you kind of like that. You like people who portray this like confidence, who just know how to talk to you. They're sweet talk you, right? And then there's these other people as well who maybe on the outside portray a certain image that you find very attractive. Maybe this person is really popular, or they have a lot of money, or they seem to be successful. They seem to have a lot going for them, or maybe you like athletes, musicians. I feel like you've been attracted to a certain type of, certain groups of people that are kind of the same in some way. Maybe they're not all the same, but I feel like if you look back at your track record or recently, you might find a pattern. Like, I feel like a lot of these people have something in common. So there's something in all of them that I seem to be repeating. And if it hasn't been working out, then I feel like there's something within me that I'm choosing these types of people for. Like, why am I choosing those types of people that have all these same characteristics, and it's not working out? So that means I need to choose something different, because obviously those types of people with those specific characteristics are not really working out for me. You know what I mean? And I think now you are going to kind of like flip it and change a lot of things, or change the way you see and perceive relationships and people. And maybe now, because you are growing and evolving, becoming more mature, I hope, because if you're not growing, then what are you doing, you know? Hopefully you're not Benjamin Button. But I feel like now you are wanting to search for something more real. I'm not saying you weren't always searching for what's real. Maybe you always were, but you were doing it the wrong way. You just didn't realize it, or subconsciously you were kind of repeating a lot of cycles, repeating a lot of similar scenarios that you really didn't want to, but you subconsciously were kind of doing because you didn't realize what patterns you were repeating. So now you're kind of changing your perception, and I think opening your mind and choosing to be more open-minded about what kind of partners you look for, what type of people you're attracted to. And I think that happens a lot with age too, and just maturity. As you get older, you start to be a little less shallow. You start to look for other qualities. Yes, maybe you may like someone who's good looking, who's sweet, who knows how to romanticize you, who has money, who has all the like materialistic things, or you know, has a little package. But sometimes all those things are just glitter and gold, and then inside the person doesn't reflect that. You know, like someone may be all looks and shiny on the outside, but then inside they don't have a good heart, or they're rotten and they're not a good person, you know? So this time you're kind of more looking within, and you want someone who has the full package, who looks good on the outside but is actually good on the inside. And I think now, so you're focusing more on the inside and what this person has to offer, their personality, their soul, their spirit. You know, are they smart? Can you have a good conversation with them? Are they real? Are they genuine? You know, because you know, looks and superficial stuff is only going to last for so long, and you want someone who you can grow old with, who can be your partner in crime, who will be there for you no matter what. You know what I mean? And I think now you are searching for that, and as soon as you kind of change your whole mindset and not be so shallow, or only go for people who kind of give you the most attention, who kind of praise you, you look for someone who's actually more realistic, who's more practical, who's more on your level, not someone who kind of just pretends but then behind your back is a different person. You know what I mean? And I feel like you may have had those kind of experiences in the past, and so you're kind of looking back now, or looking forward now with a different lenses, different set of glasses, and taking off the rose-colored glasses and putting maybe clearer contacts, you know? And I feel like as soon as you do that, this is when the real deal approaches you. So Knight of Cups, maybe this person, a younger water sign, didn't work out. Then you moved on to an earth sign, maybe a little more mature, but it didn't work out with this earth sign as well. And again, I'm just like, doesn't have to be specific water earth sign, but like, let's say those two people didn't work out with those. And now you're, okay, it didn't work out with them. What did I learn from it? You know, it's a learning experience. And now you are kind of learning from that. And because of those experiences, you've learned what you want, what you don't want, what to look for, what you need to change within yourself to attract a better partner. And as soon as you do that, this is when you get the Ace of Cups, and the universe is like, here, Leo, happy birthday. I'm so glad you have learned your karmic lessons. You have learned from your experiences, and now I'm here to give you this cup of love because you deserve it. This is what you've been waiting for, but I was waiting for you to be ready to mature and to learn from the past. So you do have new love awaiting you very, very soon. And I'm very excited to see this. I know in the past, maybe it hasn't been working out, or you haven't found the right person. And I think now is when you realize, you know, I need to show myself more self-love. And by doing so, that means I need to acknowledge my own flaws and my own faults so I can fix them and be more aligned with the person who's my divine partner. Okay, so I feel like you are going to be moving on from the past, and you're going to be attracting someone new into your life. I do feel like it's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this person is going to be someone who's going to offer you love, or this may be you. Maybe you're offering your cup of love to someone. But I feel like there's a new romance that's going to be stirring, and this one is actually going to be more real, more significant, more genuine, Whereas the other ones were kind of just like maybe karmic relationships or just learning experiences to kind of mold you, okay? Your overall emotion was guilty, right? And it says, blameworthy, responsible, at fault. So I feel like this is you taking accountability, you realizing, okay, there's certain things that I know were my fault that I shouldn't have done, and now I know not to repeat those things. Or taking accountability, like, okay, yeah, I chose those kinds of people in my life and probably I should have picked someone better, but that was me being superficial, or, you know, looking at people in a more shallow way as opposed to more looking at their heart and what's in their soul, you know? So I feel like that's just you taking responsibility and ownership of what your life. So that's good. And putting more like your ego aside for a second, you know? Right, and then now for this side here, like we saw earlier, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, and the King of Cups. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, you are going to be meeting someone who is very much so self-sufficient, independent. They are very sure of themselves. They don't need other people for validation or anything. And maybe this person has been single or just on their own for a while. And I don't think it's because no one wants them. It's by choice. It's because they value themselves. They are not just going to spread their seeds all over the place. They are waiting for the right partner, someone who's their divine match. Okay, and this is not someone who kind of dates around, who's here and there. Like, they're not someone who's gonna be like a serial dater or anything like that. So this person probably has been single for a while, or they've just been on their own and haven't been, you know, just doing their own thing. And I feel like this person's probably very confident, very happy, content with their life, content with themselves. And they probably could be doing very well financially, emotionally, mentally, in all aspects. But I do feel like financially they are very stable, very self-sufficient, and they seem to have it all together. And they're just kind of waiting for that last part of their life to complete their whole life, you know? So they've kind of done all the work to arrange this life that is ready to add a partner in it, but they're not rushing it to find the partner. They're just waiting for that partner to come to them. And with Judgment here, I feel like they've really decided that they are ready. You know, like, okay, maybe I've been single for a while, you know, and I've been doing my own thing, but I think now I'm ready. So now I'm putting that out into the universe, and I think I'm ready. So if I meet someone, or, you know, someone comes to me, and I just know it's gonna be a sign. I know it's gonna be divine. And I feel like they kind of put that energy out into the world, and they ask for signs, like, you know, God, angels, whatever. You know, I'm ready now. Can you please bring me my person? And, you know, just make it so clear to me so I know that they are the one. And that's them, you know, telling the angels, and the angels like, okay, alrighty, I'm bringing them to you. You know, you ask, you shall receive. So I feel like this is them making that big decision that they are ready to be in a relationship and give their love and share their love, because maybe they have been single for a long time and they got comfortable like that, but now they're ready to share love with someone. And as soon as they decide that, wow, they just open their heart and their soul, and they fall very hard. I feel like this person is not afraid of love. They feel very ready and mature for this. Like I said, they've been waiting for this moment, and they haven't been wasting any energy on other people, on things that didn't matter, things they didn't feel like would actually, you know, be anything long term. This is someone who doesn't invest their resources in something they don't see full-on potential in, you know? I feel like they see relationships kind of as like economics and stuff. Like, they're not going to invest in something unless they know that there's going to be some kind of payout or value, you know? They have to see value in the person. And I feel like as soon as they find someone they see total value in, they go all in, they go head deep, and they're just ready. So I think this is the person who is going to offer you this cup of love. And this is the real deal, you guys. This person is like super serious. They're ready for it. And this is someone who wants something that's real. They want something that's genuine. And when they find the one, they just know it's the one. They're like, they know it, and I gotta have it. So I really feel like this person sees you and you meet them, and you guys are both on the same alignment, vibration, where you're ready. And as soon as you meet, I feel like it's an instant connection. Or maybe you've already met this person, you guys been talking, but I feel like it's an instant bond, instant connection where you guys both understand each other on a deeper level. It's not just superficial, and it just feels like just a lot of love surrounds both of you, and you guys both share mutual love, mutual understanding. It's a really deep understanding of each other and what each other's needs are, which is really, really important in a relationship, because I feel like both of you are able to tune into each other and how you can help each other, you know, make each other's lives better. I feel like this person, is probably a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. If not, I just feel like they probably do have a lot of earth and water in their chart. But it could be any sign, you guys. And I feel like they probably are brunette or have like darker features. They probably seem a little bit more on the serious side, like physically they just may seem more like serious or mysterious, but don't mistaken their like seriousness for like, oh, they're so like, you know, they think they're snobby or better, or that they're not funny or have personality. It's not that. I just feel like they maybe have a poker face sometimes, and that's just who they are, but they have a lot to offer, and this person's like really, really serious about this. They want the real deal. They're not here to play games or anything. As soon as they feel someone playing games, they're just like out, you know, they don't have time for that. Their overall emotion card here is ashamed. It says unworthy, disgraced, humiliated. So this is what they have overcome in the past. Someone may have, you know, made them feel this way, and it took a long time for them to get to this point where they were self-sufficient and build up their confidence and self-worth. So now that they are at this point, they're very picky about who they want in their life, who they choose, because they don't want to go back to this. They already know what it feels like. So this is someone who's never going to make the other person they love or make you ever feel like this, because they know what it's like to be like this, or for someone to always blame them, to humiliate them, to make them feel less than, or anything like that. I just feel like both of you are coming from a place of understanding, of feeling down, betrayed, or whatever, and now you're ready for the real thing, and this is when you guys come together. So it's really, really beautiful, you guys, and I think they are really going to be someone to kind of boost you up, bring a lot of love into your life, make you feel good about yourself. And I think both of you are just kind of like at a good vibration, it's very balanced, it seems. This is not someone who is not going to like stroke your ego and, you know, just tell you sweet words just for the heck of it. Like, this is someone who will, yes, they will acknowledge you for your, you know, your positive traits, but they are also someone who's going to give it to you like truthfully. Like, if you're being a bitch, they will tell you. If like you are being ridiculous, they're gonna tell you. So this is someone who will put you in your place, but at the same time will love you harder than anyone else. And I feel like you're gonna like that. Like, who wants someone who's too easy, you know? They will be a good challenge, but they will acknowledge that you are worth the challenge, and I think you will think they are worth the challenge as well. But it's gonna work. I'm not saying it's gonna be challenging. I just feel like both of you are not going to be like, oh my gosh, anything you want. No, like, you guys will butt heads sometimes, but the love is gonna overpower all of that, you know? I don't know, it's beautiful energy. I like that. I don't like someone who's like too all over you all the time. I feel like it's too much. I don't think that they're gonna be smothering. This is someone's good balance, you know? You guys let me know in the comments what type of person you're into, or what kind of personality do you usually like. I feel like that's a pretty good balance. And let me know in the comments if you are dealing with someone like this, or if you've met someone kind of like this, and if you're excited, because I really feel like this is someone who you're really going to enjoy and really going to love, and they're going to give you a lot of love back, because that's all they have to give, and they just want someone real to give it to. So if they chose you, just know you're a real one, you're the one. They see something they don't see in anyone else, and it's going to be great. So I'm really happy for you guys. Leos, if you like, we can continue this in the extended reading. The link will be below to take you directly there. We're going to find out a little bit more about this person, who they are, get some more details about them, whatever comes through, what they are thinking, and what's going on in their headspace in regards to you, what's going on in their heart and soul, what are they really feeling about you, what they want you to know that you don't know. and what the near future holds between you two. All right, so this is really exciting. I'm so happy for you guys. Please let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you, or if you're excited if this hasn't happened yet. If you do enjoy my readings or my videos, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. I appreciate it so much, and it really does help me out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the extended reading. If not, thank you so much for watching, and happy birthday, and I'll see you for your mid-month reading very soon.